Here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation. CP on the check-in. CP the franchise here. Happy Friday. Checking in with breaking news. Not the breaking news you're usually looking for, but Knicks had 2 roster spots to fill. They have filled one by adding center Norvelle Pelle. Norvelle Pelle spent some time with the Sixers last year, and this year spent some time with the Sixers, the Nets, and the Sacramento Kings. What do you need to know about this guy? He's a shot blocker. That's pretty much it. Averages 1.2 blocks per game in his short career on 9 minutes per game. Look, this is a depth piece. I always told you guys this was going to be a depth piece. We needed it, though, because with Nerlens Noel hanging on by a thread and Taj Gibson being the aging veteran that he is, Knicks just don't have much left with Mitchell Robinson being out probably for the season. So they go out and they add Norvelle Pelle to a 10-day contract, and we'll bring him in here. According to reports, according to Mark Berman in the New York Post, he's still in the COVID protocol, so he may be available tomorrow when the Knicks go into Detroit. Knicks go play Detroit tomorrow. So they'll be playing the Mavs tonight at MSG. He won't be available, but maybe he's available tomorrow if they need him. Like I said, this is a third string big, not a big deal signing. Again, they had 2 roster spots to fill, and they decided to fill it with Norvelle Pelle. But as I said, he's a shot blocker. That's where he makes his money, blocking shots. And this is him with Philly, taking Christian Wood to the max at the apex. Meet me at the rim. Norvelle Pelle says, no thank you. And yeah, this is how Norvelle Pelle gets down, man. Shot blocker extraordinaire, but can't throw the ball in the ocean to save his life. So if the Knicks do use him,
swings it inside, Jordan.
It definitely won't be from a scoring standpoint. This guy's just a shot blocker. This guy's just a shot blocker. So there's that with that. Knicks going into this game walking wounded, man. Knicks are going into this game walking wounded. Derrick Rose is questionable with an ankle injury. RJ Barrett is also questionable with an ankle injury in this game as well against the Mavericks. And Reggie Bullock is questionable due to illness. So Knicks are once again in a pivotal stretch. Might be shorthanded. So this could spell opportunity for Frank. Could spell more opportunity for maybe Kevin Knox gets a look. If Bullock can't go, if RJ can't go. And they're going to need it. This Mavericks team is surging right now, 25-21 on the campaign. They've now moved into 7th in the Western Conference. Knicks now on a 2-game losing streak at 24-24. So this is the first of a back-to-back for the Knicks. They'll be taking on the Mavs tonight and then taking on the Pistons tomorrow and then Monday, Brooklyn. So definitely have to, they definitely got to be on our A game. Knicks have to be on their A game and hopefully get some reinforcements, man. Much needed reinforcements because, on this playoff stretch, you're going to need everybody healthy. That's just the bottom line. Gonna need everybody healthy. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Just a quick live. No phones right now. We'll be live tonight after Knicks versus Mavs. So just a quick live to touch in on the Norvelle Pelle news. And we'll see. The deadline for candidates who get bought out to be eligible for the playoff is April 9th. So between now and then, we'll see. Does Otto Porter get cut? Does Hassan Whiteside get cut? Are there better players out there that they could potentially cut Norvell and get somebody else? Maybe. But as I've been saying, it's slim pickings. Dave Vianos in the chat says, my only question is, does he have hands? Product of Antigua and Barbuda. Yeah, that's right, Hospi. Antigua and Barbuda. So salute to everybody from the islands. We got another islander here. Spent some time in the Lebanese basketball league as well. And yeah, man, this is Norvelle Pelle, who you figured was going to be one of the candidates for the Knicks here. And again, a shot blocker. Does take a lot of gambles, does foul a lot, but as I said, he may not even play. That's just the reality of it. He may not even play. Matter of fact, my favorite memory of Norvelle Pelle was back in 2019 and made his debut. November 30th, 2019, Knicks versus Sixers at the Garden. And my favorite memory of Norvelle Pelle was this. A poster by Julius Randle. It was fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Because I don't know if you guys remember this game. Norvelle Pelle was going off. He had about like 4 blocks on the Knicks in this game. And they couldn't solve him. But Julius definitely put him to work. Julius definitely put him to good work right there. So that was my favorite memory of Norvelle Pelle. So welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, Norvell. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. 274 on the early check-in. I don't know if some of you guys are working. Some of you guys are off for the holiday. Salute Michael Parker. Just throws a super chat. Salute my guy Michael Parker. Tell him Alejandro in the chat what's going on. He wants Otto Porter in the mix. Illa, how you feeling? Lone Maniac X, what's going on? Lash, what up? Yeah, that's how I remember Norvelle Pelle. Julius put him on a poster. But he was going off in that game, Knicks versus Sixers, man. And as I said, we got Knicks versus Mavs tonight. Big game. This is a big game, man. Big game for both teams. Mavs, obviously, on the rise. Knicks trying to come back from a devastating loss at the hands of the Timberwolves. I was just beside myself to lose that game. Can't believe they choked in the fourth quarter like that. Just an absolute devastating loss by the Knicks in that game. And so we got to bounce back, man. We have to bounce back. There's no room for error. As I said, we got some tough stretches in this schedule. We need our guys healthy. And what we saw in that Timberwolves game, like I said, the Knicks just have to figure out how to close. What is going to be the optimal lineups? Who are we going to go to? Can we share the ball a little bit more? I'm not a fan of the ISO. One guy sit around there for 6 straight possessions and everybody watching. One guy just dribbling the air out the ball trying to get a score. We got to move the ball. So we got to figure out where we're going to go. I like to see Burks get a little bit more looks there in crunch time, even at the point. Let RJ and Julius be your primary penetrators. Pause. Mavs coming in. They are a highly efficient shooting team that does not make mistakes. This Knicks defense is going to have to be disciplined, take away some of their looks. Again, this Mavs team does not make many mistakes. So we're going to have to be on our game. This is one of the top 3-point shooting teams in the league, as we know, obviously with Tim Hardaway Jr., with KP. We know they could light it up. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. They're not a bad defensive team either. Mavs are about middle of the row in opponents' field goal percentage, opponents' points per game. So Mavs are about middle of the pack in the league. So Knicks offense struggles at times. This could be a tricky game. So we got to be on our game. Got to be on our game. Mr. William 1072 says, would you take Whiteside if available? Yeah, I would. Over Pelle, yeah. I would definitely take. And Whiteside, he's fallen off big time. He's fairly washed at this day and age, but I would take him over Pelle for sure. Jabari Parker, I'd go for Otto Porter if I could over Parker. I think Parker's done his days too. Knicks fans have wanted Jabari Parker on this team for years. For years, man. So, that I don't know. We'll see with Jabari Parker, man. Tough for the kid, man. Never really had a solid career as much as they had hoped. So we'll see what happens there. Somebody in the chat said something about Anthony Edwards. Yeah, on the Edwards thing, listen, man, I didn't think he said anything wrong, to be honest. I mean, how many of us, and here's the Edwards comment. I might have this on mute. Hang on.
Told Jaden, try not to let Randall catch the ball. We're going to make somebody else beat us. And, gladly, R.J. Barrett caught it. And, if he would have made the shot, we would live with it. I mean, because that's who we wanted taking the shot. We didn't want anybody else taking it.
Yeah.
Kind of take us.
I mean, Knicks fans got upset about that. I didn't see anything to get upset about. What did he really say that was wrong? How many of us looked at this RJ shot in crunch time and thought it actually had a good chance of going in? How many of you actually looked at the shot and said, that's his shot right there. I'm confident he's gonna knock it down. I wasn't. I cringed. I said, that's not the look. That's not what we want. It was growing pains for the team, growing pains for RJ. He'll get through it. I thought he had a pretty fairly solid game against the Wolves. Outside of those 4 turnovers that really irked me. He lost 4 balls off of his leg. But other than that, no, I'm not mad at Anthony Edwards. Be better. Anthony Edwards he's gonna be a dog. Come back next year and get the best of him. That's it. He got the best of RJ in that fourth quarter on the offensive end. And he spoke the truth. How many of us actually looked at that play, that last second shot, and thought we had a good chance of knocking that down? A step back RJ mid-range. I looked at that, I said, oh, we lost. You know, that's just what it is. He didn't say he sucked. He just said that's the shot we wanted. And as a Knicks fan, that's the shot you did not want. So it is what it is. We had the Block Nest Monster's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Mitchell Robinson. Definitely need Mitch back. It's me and my guy at one of the meet and greets we went to. One of them fan meet and greets we went to. So salute to Mitch. A couple other things. Leading scorers by we know Julius, this is where he lives, man. That baseline fadeaway jumper, he's been owning that. And he's leading the league in that zone, no doubt about it. That's his go-to shot. So salute to Julius on that one. And Knicks versus Mavs.
We need a bucket. Who did the Knicks?
Last time they met at MSG, here's what happened, man.
Let's go to Mook. Play. Not shoot. Not shoot. Got it. Yeah! KP sucks! KP sucks!
What up, Greg? Go back to Dallas.
You don't want that in the league.
Mr. Solid game, 16 points, 8. Yeah.
We came in, we did it from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. That's what I like to see.
End to end. My man's watching a live stream. Yes, sir. Stream on stream. We got Antoine Walker. Yo, Antoine Walker, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? Yo, what you think about the Knicks performance tonight, bro? Hey, best win of the year. This is it right here. I love that jersey, bro. Oh, I love it.
KnicksFanTV, baby.
Yeah, what up, bro? Yo, check in, man.
We need a bucket. Who did the Knicks go to right now?
Yeah, man, pandemonium, absolute pandemonium at MSG. Who remember that night? Who was watching this live that night? That was fantastic, man. I was on pregame, halftime, postgame, but the postgame was electric. That was MSG at its peak pre-pandemic. Definitely missed those days. Garden was absolutely electric that night. Booing KP from the beginning. After we got that win, you thought it was Christmas, man. So Antoine Walker in the mix. Antoine Walker was randomly at the game. Got in the shot. And yeah, that was a hilarious evening. And it was a good win. Hopefully the Knicks can bounce back and get this W tonight, man. 2-game losing streak. We got to snap it and bounce back against KP. We know he's going to be motivated against us. We know Luka's going to be motivated against us. Frank was on him that game. Yeah, somebody in the chat said Frankie clamps. So Frank might get his chance. If RJ or Bullock don't play, Frank will definitely get his chance. So we could see that. So just stay tuned for Ian Begley's injury report. I'll post it on the community tab as well. Remember, go check out KnicksFanTV.com, man. We got great writers there. After every game, we have our player ratings by Remy. We have some other blog content there as well, so make sure you check that out. Timmy J70, appreciate it. Great game, great coverage. Yeah, that was a moment. That was definitely a moment. All live, unscripted. And that was just a clip of the live stream. So it was a good night. Call the Mook. Call the play of the game. Call that play of the game. My guy Chris. Me and my guy Chris went to the game. Call that Mook play. Somebody in the chat said they miss Mook. Yeah, I kind of miss Mook too, man. You know, he was a dog. He played hard, and he was a go scorer for us. You know, he was a go-to scorer for us. So definitely a great night. And let's see if the Knicks can do it again. Jane Doe, big game tonight, big time. Yeah, big time. Into the Knicks verse in the building. What's going on, bro? How you feeling? TM, how you doing? All the mods, appreciate it. And yeah, you guys know where to find us, man. We will be back after the Knicks versus Mavs game. Number one show for the fans by the fans. CP, Ashley Maul, CK2K in the building. Remember, the show is presented by Manscaped. Number one men's grooming tool from head to toe. Go to manscaped.com. Enter promo code Knicks for 20% off plus free shipping. Manscaped.com, promo code Knicks for 20% off plus free shipping. What do you guys think? Give me a score prediction in the chat as I sign off. Give me a score prediction. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If you guys are new in the chat, welcome. We'll get back to all the shout outs when we get back. And yeah, man, you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday.